Hi, everyone. Welcome to this online um, course for Introduction to Psychology. I'm going to do just a quick introduction of myself, as well as a brief overview of the class. Um, my name is David Mitchell. I'm a licensed psychologist here in Nebraska, and I did my undergraduate school at South Dakota State University in Brookings, South Dakota, and I did graduate school at the University of South Dakota in Vermilion. And I have now lived in Norfolk for 6 years or so. I'm originally from Sioux Falls. And I work full-time out at the Norfolk Regional Center. I see that my picture is kind of over my text here, but at the Regional Center, what we do is sex offender treatment. And so throughout the course, I may have examples of my work there at the Regional Center. I also do some work over at a private practice called Associated Psychologists and Counselors. Um, and I also teach part-time. So I try to stay pretty busy. I just recently got married, and I have two kiddos, Dawson and Gracie, who are both a little older than they look in this picture. Um, but that's my family. And my free time, I love to play music. I play guitar and drums. I like movies and watching TV, especially Netflix and different DVDs. And I love to read. I usually have at least one or two books going at any given time. So that's kind of what I do to uh, take up my free time. And I want to do just a brief overview of the class. First of all, you should read through the syllabus if you haven't already. It explains all this in more detail. But the class is pretty straightforward for most weeks. Most weeks are going to be pretty much the same. We'll be covering about one chapter a week, and each week there will probably be a discussion for that chapter. And so generally, the discussions are going to have some kind of question that I want you to answer, or there may be some videos I want you to watch and then give your reaction to. And your post is usually going to be due by 10 o'clock on Wednesday of that week. Then I also want you to comment on a couple of other people's discussions before Sunday night at 10. And so if you do all those things, you'll get 10 points for the discussion that week. If for some reason your posts are late, or you put up your post but don't comment on any others, I might take off a point or two for those things. Most weeks, especially for the first half of the class, are going to have an assignment, and assignments will be available Monday morning, and they're due the following Sunday night at 10. And again, these will have different things I want you to respond to. We have 4 exams in the class. Each exam is worth 25 points. They're almost all multiple choice tests, and I also provide study guides for these. And so if you study and look at the study guide, you shouldn't have any trouble with those. Um, and then towards the end of the semester, I have a project that I want my students to do. This used to be, if I teach in person, this is a group project, but I tried that last semester online and that didn't work so well. So this semester, it's just going to be everyone working on their own project. And there will be more information about that later. But basically what it's going to be is I'm going to have you pick a psychological disorder that you think is interesting, and then put together a PowerPoint talking about kind of the symptoms of the disorder, how it's treated, how you might get it, whatever else is important. And then hopefully you'll be able to make a video of yourself presenting it similar to what I'm doing right now. A website that um, I use frequently for these things is called MoveNote, Movenote. Um, it's not the greatest website in the world, and sometimes it seems like it's not working. And so if you are ever trying to use that and are getting frustrated, I kind of understand and wouldn't hold that against you. But that's a site that I use to kind of put together videos like this. Um, but there are other programs you can download to your computer that also will allow you to videotape yourself and see your screen like I'm doing right now. The one I'm using is called, I think, Screencast-O-Matic or something like that. But um, I think that's it. Again, there will be more information in the syllabus if you haven't already read that. Um, but otherwise, I look forward to a good semester. And if you have any questions, you can email me. Thank you.